All right, so we have the API docs using the default paths. I'd like to now switch gears a bit and configure a custom path for our API docs. Back in our IDE, we'll stop our application and we'll move into our application.properties file and we'll configure the custom path for API docs. Here I give the configuration spring doc.api docs path equals, and I'll call it my API docs. You can give any value here. I'm just making this up. Let's run our app again. Swing into our browser. Now we give that new endpoint that we just configured. So localhost 8080 / my API docs. Excellent. Great. So that's the JSON. I can use my pretty print. And again, we're getting our API documentation as JSON. I can also make use of .yaml to get the YAML version of it. Just like before, browser will download it. We can access it on our file system. And we can simply open this with any text editor. And there we go. Looks pretty good. Now, what I like to do is just kind of reset everything back to the way I originally had it without any custom paths here. So I'll move back to my IDE, stop the application, and I'll just comment out these two entries. We'll keep it around just in case you wanted to use it later, but I'll just kind of go back to using the actual defaults just so things are easy and simple for us. So I'll just kind of save that. I'll run this application one more time, and I'll just verify that the default endpoints are in place for me. So for the Swagger UI, it's Swagger UI /index.html. All right, so that piece is working using the default paths. And then another thing here in the browser, just go to /version /API docs. And excellent. So that's the actual JSON data for the REST API documentation. All right, great. So we kind of went through, we configured everything earlier. Now we kind of set it back to using the defaults. And we're in good shape. So I like to say, good job, my friend.